Yeah,
That's a good way to look at it.
I mean, ain't no other way to look at it, dog. Like, you got to be constant. You got to be cognizant of situations and shit like that, dog. So for me, I know that shit probably ain't gonna be what I wanted to be anyway, dog. So maybe that was God sitting me the fuck down, bro.
Yeah,
Like, don't.
have a little discipline, my guy. It's okay.
Yeah, and that's what I thought it was. So that's how my next couple of weeks finna be, bro. I'm gonna see if I can one of them handicap things, dog, to put in my, put in my rear view mirror, dog.
Don't you get it from the doctor, right?
Man, I don't know, dog.
Bitch, ain't nothing wrong with you. You just want to get them good parking spots.
I got a homeboy that was perfectly fine. They got a motherfucking I said, boy, when they find your ass, boy.
Technically, I could qualify for one of them shits too.
Why? Because you got scoliosis?
God, no, I'm gonna hang the phone up, dog. I'm gonna hang the phone up. Move
Why
on.
would you qualify for a disability sticker, dog? Talk to
Move on. Move on.
Dog, those shit for people that really have medical issues, bro. You don't got no medical issues.
I got a medical issue. What the fuck is you talking about?
Being impotent ain't a motherfucking medical issue, dog. That involves being healthy.
Here come the jokes that don't apply. Go ahead.
Having erectile dysfunction ain't got nothing to do with me. Well, I guess it do.
Right.
I guess it do, bro. I guess it do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you hear my voice, man. You know what time it is, man. The time for social media's most imperfect podcast, social media's best kept secret. I'm your boy Infamous.
Hollywood.
And together we make. Then first of all, nigga, why are you eating while we trying to get the podcast going, man? Go ahead and tell me some dramatic shit that happened last night while you wasn't able to eat. Go ahead, tell me.
No, I can eat while you talking. Go ahead. So you worry about the wrong thing. Let me handle this. How many episodes we done did? How many hundreds of episodes we done did?
Hey, boy, that nigga got that
I know what I'm doing.
Rattling over there, boy.
Huh?
Yeah, you got that Chip Ahoy bag rattling over there, boy.
No motherfucking Chip Ahoy. Who eat Chip Ahoy? Who eat that? Old ass nigga, man. Chips Ahoy.
Well, hey man, listen, Hollywood. If you want to follow us, man, go to Theze Nutz Official on Facebook. Instagram is Theze Nutz _ YouTube. How they get in contact with us, Wood?
Separate these nuts.
Also, if you take the audio experience, keep the nuts separated. If you want a personal inquiries about the podcast, go to thesenuts.business@gmail.com. Hollywood, how they get in contact with you on YouTube? I mean, on social media.
I am Hollywood Rich _ Instagram and Threads, Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
I am Infamous on TikTok. I'm also Infamous on X. Make sure that you follow me, I follow you back, man. Engagement is something that we need. Hollywood, how was your week, man? Talk to me.
It was good, nothing special. Working home and work. That's it.
You got any working out going on this week? I mean, did you get any working out?
Now this week I did nothing.
Did nothing?
I ain't did shit. It was the first week in years I probably ain't did nothing. I ain't do nothing this week. Nothing.
But no, it's good. Take off a week every once in a while, let your body recuperate, heal up.
It don't feel good, but hey, that's what happened with my week. I ain't did shit.
Okay. I mean, you guys any plans for this week?
I got plans every week. Oh, you talking about Valentine's? Nah. Yeah. We won't really celebrate Valentine's.
Really?
I mean, as far as the day is concerned, Valentine's Day, we don't go out because restaurants be crowded, the service be terrible, food be horrible, because they were trying to rush everybody out to get more people in. So we don't actually do the day unless we do something at the house. We won't really do Valentine's Day. We might do something the day before, the day after, but on that day, nah, hell no.
So what you got planned the day before, the day after? Hey, dog, it's February 15th, side chick. Ain't that side chick day? The 15th?
I don't know nothing about that. Sir. I don't play them games. So nah, I don't know nothing about that.
I guess the question I'm asking is, you've been.
And if you are a side chick, do you want that shit on the 13th or the 15th? That wouldn't be disrespectful to you.
A lot of them don't know they side chicks though, dog. So
Shouldn't
they
me.
wouldn't know.
Shouldn't me.
Being that being that you've been married for years.
Mm-hmm.
At what point did that day start to lose its luster for y'all? You know, because I'm pretty sure you done everything that you could do imaginable. You've been with your wife for what, 15, 20 years, something like that. So yeah. I mean, it's pretty much you done everything up under the sun. So when did it not be as valuable to you guys as it would be to like a freshly new couple that's trying to, does it never lose that luster to certain women, you feel? Like every year is gonna have to be something on Valentine's Day.
I think if your woman is into shit like that,
mm-hmm.
and Valentine's Day actually means something to that person, then I think they never lose their luster. But for my wife, she never was a real big holiday type person. Even for like Mother's Day or her birthday, like I don't know internally if she feel that way, but on the outside she'll downplay it, like, I don't want nothing, don't do shit for me, shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we always, turn out and do something. But I don't know the actual date. Like it's been years to where that shit actually felt special. Like I don't know. Like you say, we done been together so long and done did so many things for each other to where it's like, you did this for me 10 years ago, 10 Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's I don't know. It ain't the same like when we was younger.
Bro, I done been without somebody for so long, bro. I think Valentine's Day gonna be a whole new awakening for me, because I'm pretty sure most girls, the first couple of years.
You mean to tell me you ain't got no Valentine?
No, I ain't got no Valentine's Day. But I ain't have Valentine's.
Did you ask a woman? Did you ask a woman to be their Valentine?
Nah, because I know that comes with a price tag on it. So no.
What you mean it comes with a price tag on it?
Man, when you listen. Okay, so
I can't just go get you some a bouquet of flowers and some chocolates and we go out and have a nice dinner. That's not a big price tag. It's a price tag, but it's not a big price tag.
Can you do that and just be like friends? Like no expectations of being in a relationship? Because for years I didn't want to be in a relationship, so I don't even want to give off those type vibes for me.
Okay, but and I ain't trying to put nobody's business out there, but if you got somebody who you just casually having sex with, and I know she don't have a significant other and you don't, and Valentine's Day coming up, why can't we just have that day with each other? We've been fucking and it ain't been no screens attached. So why I can't get you some chocolate and some flowers and it'd be the same thing?
But well, for me, it's been, I just try to stay true to who I am, bro. Like,
what that mean?
I think me and you had this conversation prior when I say, well, I tell you how it is, and then you be like, bro, it don't matter what the fuck you say, it's how they perceive it. So I try to be very, very authentic to who or what our situation is. Now, I ain't got a problem getting you no candy or no shit like that, but I don't want that to lead into you thinking that I view you in a way that I don't.
Okay, so the eating ass and hanging off ceiling fans and shit like that. Y'all can do all that shit and don't be no screens attached, no feelings involved. But as soon as nigga bring you a bouquet of flowers and some chocolate, now she gonna get beside herself now? So does that mean more than the casual sex?
No, because even with the ass eating and hanging off the ceiling fan, bro, y'all still gonna have conversations where they gonna be alluding to wanting to be in a relationship with you.
Okay, you drew that line. So why can't like I said, since you have nobody and I have nobody, and I feel like doing something nice for you because we do have some kind of relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like doing something nice for you this holiday.
Listen, it all depends on the person that you choose to kick it with like that. Like that's based individually based, bro. I just feel like I told you, bro, it's certain things that I've said to people, and when I stay true to who I say I am, and I don't try to give you a false interpretation of anything. Like if this is what we doing, then this is what we doing. And I think sometimes niggas get caught in the situation like you saying, like you ain't got nobody, I ain't got nobody. We are kicking it on that level, and then certain shit you do, unbeknownst to you, changes the perception of the contract that y'all two done signed already. And I think those are one of the things that changes the contract to something that I don't want to be a part of.
So basically, you just saying ain't none of them worth getting nothing.
See, I ain't say all that, bro. I ain't
that's what you're saying. No, that's what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, I just don't want to.
Not worth it. Worth it maybe a bad choice of words.
Yes, because they are all worth it.
Yeah, but
it's
in
just,
your mind, no,
I terms of the contract.
Yeah, I don't want to cloud your muddy our relationship. I want our shit to stay exactly what it is.
Exactly. Because you remember we had the conversation before with an old cast member, and she used to be like, "Well, I don't see the difference," and she was doing girlfriend shit, and we're like, "We can see why niggas fall for you. You taking the nigga mama to the doctor, you like you going to church, like y'all doing like that. That to me, that the water gets a little murky then. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when those conversations start happening. Okay, so what are we? And then I feel bad when I'm not like that with you, but you like that with me. And then I be like, I feel bad as a person, as a man.
I wouldn't feel bad because I like you said, I told you what it is. Yeah, and I keep every time you start feeling a certain way, we had this conversation, I reiterate that this is what it is every time. I haven't jumped off for this stand that I've been on.
But do you feel like your actions could deter a motherfucker from hearing what you're saying, even though you just being a nice guy?
No, it could, but that's not my fault. That's your fault. This is just the way that I am as a man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm dealing with a woman in any capacity, this is how I treat a woman, with this type of respect. Mm-hmm. So if I'm telling you that this is what it is, you can't go and put a different outlook in your mind that this is something different. I've been telling you that it's this, and I keep telling you that it's this. Why would you not believe me? Because I treat you good. I'm supposed to treat you good.
Yeah, and that's when the water get real murky, dog. Is when your actions don't align with what you're saying, for good or bad. You feel me? Like
so what you're saying is I'm supposed to treat you like you just hit them and going on by my business.
Listen, if that's what she is, then that's what you got to treat her as. I'm not saying that the girl that I deal with, I feel that way about. What I'm saying is, if that's what she is to you, bro, you got to be real with her and let her know that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a homeboy that when he kick it with girls, dog, he go to the extreme. He rub their feet. He do all this other shit. Then he wonder why these girls fall for him like that. Like, you doing boyfriend type shit. And like you told me, bro, no matter what you say to somebody, bro, that don't mean that they.
Well, what if that's just some shit I like doing?
But you can't do it to her.
If my actions or certain shit that I do gonna make you feel a certain way, don't let me do it. Stop me when I grab your motherfucking feet. Because you know that's your spot, and me rubbing your feet gonna make you feel a certain way. Tell me don't rub your motherfucking feet. That's something I like doing.
But okay, this is where you gotta take accountability as the man, though. If that's something that you like doing, dog, and you have no intentions on kicking it with that girl like that, bro, no matter how much you like doing it, you can't do it.
Yeah, but the last 3, 4, 5 females that I did it to, they had no problem with me doing it.
But the last 4, 5 females don't think the way that this girl think. Sometimes niggas
gotta let me know.
No,
listen, that's what communication come in. Hold on, that's what communication come in. Because if I explain to you that I don't want a relationship or I'm not I'm not trying to catch feelings with you, but I do shit that make you start to catch feelings. That's where your communication come in. That's where you got to tell me, like, no, this is too much. This is where the boundary at. We can't do this. Or we can't lay in the bed with each other after we fuck. Or we can't be on the phone all night doing lovey-dovey talk.
I don't see no woman on this planet that if a nigga come in that she's never experienced those types of things with, she gonna be able to tell a nigga no. We can't do it.
Well, we both gotta be accountable for that though.
But
it ain't just on the dude.
But even if see, this is what the aunts fall more on the man. You know that you don't see nothing with this girl like that. So why you much involve yourself in shit like that with her?
Cause that's what I like doing. I just told you this.
Yeah, that's what you like doing. But that's
a part of my foreplay.
No. You got to treat them.
I like you a feet man.
Yes.
Right?
And I don't rub everybody's feet.
So what if me rubbing your feet is a part of me getting ready to knock you down? That's a part of my ritual.
No.
I'm just saying, what if the nigga?
No.
Come on. You can't tell other niggas what get them in that. He like doing that because that's some shit that he like doing. That shit might get him ready to do something.
Hollywood, all I'm telling you is your actions no matter how you try to play it, bro, your actions gonna dictate how that girl responds to you, bro. So listen, this is my thing, right? I don't call girls baby. I don't give girls nicknames and shit like that. Like baby and shit. Cause I feel like that's alluding to some other shit. So
I think you being too strict, my nigga. Come on.
You got to be strict, dog. The reason why you got to
you be putting all of these hard lines in the sand, drawing all these hard lines, and they still be catching feelings.
Hollywood.
So it don't matter.
Hollywood, listen. It ain't hard. It ain't these hard guidelines, dog. The thing is, I don't never want you to look at what I'm doing as girlfriend type shit if I don't see you as girlfriend type material. That's all I'm saying.
Ass and shit.
Huh?
You eating ass and sucking toes? What the hell? They gonna catch feelings. You say all of this shit.
Listen,
you say all of this shit.
Talk about me eating ass.
Can I finish my statement? Can I finish my statement?
No, because you don't let me finish mine.
Yeah, like you giving back massages and all this shit. Like they gonna catch feelings.
I don't.
That's your bag.
No, that's not.
Playing in their hair and shit. That's what you do. How you expect them not to catch feelings?
Hey, what I be doing?
Biting necks and biting lips and shit. You do that,
bro. Listen, I'm gonna keep it with you. I don't eat nobody ass, dog, that I don't fuck with like that. I don't.
so you'll get it. You'll get a Valentine's Day gift for somebody who asked you, huh?
Yeah, because you my girl then.
So you'll eat ass unless you go together, right?
Yes. That's the only time.
Okay.
Yeah, like I walk around here eating random ass.
I hope not.
Come on, man.
Oh shit. I hope not.
Well, all I'm saying
that would be sanitary.
A lot of niggas, whatever they bag may be, if it's the rubbing of the feet, if it's doing the girlfriend, no, if you don't see that girl like that, bro, that's just a personal thing for me. It ain't no hard line drawn in the sand. It's just certain things I'm not gonna do.
I get you, but if it's certain shit that's gonna turn me on a little bit more, I'm gonna do what's gonna turn me on a little bit more. I'm gonna do it. You gotta protect your feelings. If you know, if we done talked about it and we agreed that this only finna be a fuck thing,
I don't agree with
then
that.
just let it be a fuck thing.
No, in
the process of me doing what I do, you start catching feelings. That's not my fault. We already had that conversation.
Nah. Listen, if she catch feelings because you just that type dude, and you just giving her meat, premium meat, then that's different. Because you at that point, bro, you haven't deterred from who the nigga that you say you were. You just infatuated because of the nigga that I am and the pipe that I'm laying. When you start doing all that other shit because you like it, because you want to rub her feet and give her back massages and she lay her head on y'all shoulders, that's entering a different level of intimacy.
But you
I ain't doing it.
See, it might be certain shit like a nigga playing music. In your mind, that might be a nigga crossing the line. You don't need to play no music. You just need to get enough fucking go. But what if playing music get me in the mood to fuck?
Bro, listen.
I'm supposed to not play music?
I'm not knocking about playing music and shit like that, Hollywood. Listen.
So what are you telling me I can't do? There's certain shit that get me in the mood. You telling me not to do certain shit.
Certain shit leads to different actions in what you telling somebody is what I'm telling you, bro. You have to, like we always say, dog, it's different. It's levels to this shit, bro. Listen, if you like to fuck to whatever R&B song you like to fuck to, bro.
Just say R. Kelly. Just say R. Kelly. I know you don't want to say it.
No. I was trying to think of some Usher shit, dog, that you listen to. You know what I'm saying? You probably listen to Yell when you're fucking. I don't know.
Nah, more like seduction or some shit like that. But go ahead, carry on.
Just because you listen to seduction when you having sex, dog, that's nothing. I'm talking about when you do girl.
But it might be something to her. I got the red light on. I'm playing seduction,
bro. The ambience.
I got
got shit to do.
I got the humidifier. I got the humidifier lit up with the lavender drops in it. Yeah. Like, come on, dog.
Bro, you talking about the ambience, bro. I don't have no problem with the ambience.
She might be thinking I'm doing this shit for her, but that's a part of my ritual to get myself in the mood.
If you
this shit ain't got nothing to do with you.
Bro, if you like to fuck to the LED lights like in the Tubi movie, I have no problem with that. You thinking that. What I'm saying is the shit that you would do to your girl, you shouldn't be doing to a girl that you just fucking. As far as the intimacy type shit.
And what I'm saying is, if your dick hitting right and she like you regardless, you could be fucking the Bobby Jones in the background. It don't matter. So why not do what I like to get myself in the mood, bro? That's some certain shit I like. Don't tell me not to do what I like. That's what I like.
Bro,
and as the woman, if it's too much for you, tell me it's too much.
Listen, we're gonna agree to disagree on this one because I feel like you taking the you taking the accountability off of the nigga when you know you don't see this girl like that. So you shouldn't be buying her chocolates and rubbing her feet and doing all that shit like that. You shouldn't be doing none of that shit, bro. If it's just a fuck thing, then you fuck her. Now, if you fucking her too good and she can't deal with it.
That's my vibe. I'm a lovey-dovey type nigga. That's my vibe.
But if you fucking her good like that, dog, and she can't take it, then the terms of y'all agreement never change. You ain't never said I wasn't gonna fuck you good. The terms never change.
You want me to fuck you good, right?
The only terms change is when you start giving off boyfriend vibes.
Baby, this shit is an experience, okay? And now if you can't handle the experience, that's on you.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Listen.
You don't like that. You don't like that.
I'm a vibe. Get out of here.
This shit is a whole experience. If you can't fucking handle that, that's your fault. That ain't my fault.
Nigga, your dick game is not Disney World, nigga.
Man, you coming here and I got the aromatherapy going and all this shit. The red lights going, man. You hear the waterfall I got in the background. I can't help it that you falling for this shit,
bro. Again, you talking about the ambiance in the room, bro. I don't
I'm talking ambiance. This dick come with that ambiance, now.
Nigga. We could be listening to Guns N' Roses, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Cause when that shit turn on, you don't know what's Listen, last time I fucked to a playlist, bro, I couldn't even tell the girl what was on her playlist. Nigga, I'm locked in.
Yeah, we ain't talking about you. We talking about them.
Man,
this ain't never about us.
Anyway, man, let's move on, man. Let's leave this topic alone. Cause we not gonna agree. You old selfish ass. And then be wondering why the whole be looking at you crazy like they want to be your woman. I just gotta do me though, If. I just gotta be me.
I gotta do me.
Okay, be you then. Be you then.
That shit turned me on. It turned me on 10% more when I started rubbing her feet.
Yeah, I feel you, dog.
That thing was 10% harder. It was 10% more hard when I did these things. Like, come on now.
So you get it rubbing on toes, you get the maximum direction.
No, I'm not a foot man. I'm just talking about your homeboy you was giving the example of. If that shit gets him in the mood, then why not do it? Maybe the dick is it's 20% more harder when I do these things. Now, do you want 20% more hard or 20% less hard? It's up to you.
Man, they just won't dig hard. They want consistency in the bedroom. That's all that shit is.
No, we getting older, man. Certain shit gonna turn you on a little bit more than other things.
Man, listen. Okay, listen. I'm gonna say this, and then I ain't got nothing else to say. You could take my philosophy and roll with it, or you can take that dumbass shit Hollywood saying, and then you get.
Damn, why you gotta do it? Did I say that about yours? Yeah, damn. Damn. That ain't right.
Hey, do you think men disrespect more than they love sex? Since we talking about fucking.
What?
Do you think men hate disrespect more than they love sex?
You gotta give me an example. I don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
All right, I see this clip on social media, and the man was talking about the difference between a man. Like, men don't give a fuck about disrespect like that, bro. I mean, we care more about disrespect than we do about sex. And women think that we care more about sex than we do disrespect. So I'm going to play the clip. I'm going to let you listen to it, dog. And then you tell me what you think. Because this is some real shit. And I thought it was very interesting. This is what he said.
Hate disrespect more than we love sex.
I believe that 100%.
I want the sisters out there. I know you got it. I'm going to say it again because there are a couple of sisters out there who are just getting this. Men hate disrespect more than we love sex. So if we hate disrespect even more than we love sex, how much do you think we love respect?
Right.
And let me tell you something. I can hear a couple of sisters right now going, well, what if I ain't got nothing to respect him for? Okay, my sister.
Because you know they about to say that.
I can already
hear it.
What if he disrespect me? First of all, my sis, if he's unworthy of your respect, my question to you is, why are you disrespecting yourself by having him in your life?
Right.
Talk to me, Hollywood. Do you think men do you think men hate disrespect more than we love sex?
Yeah, now that I got the context, so yeah, I agree with him. Now, back in my younger days, or my late teens and 20s, I would have fucked through all that disrespect. Yeah. You know, that shit didn't matter back then, but now that I'm older and vibes and how I feel about you is more important to me. Yeah, you can't disrespect. That's the ultimate turnoff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the ultimate turnoff for a man. You can't disrespect no man and then expect him to still feel lovingly and glowingly towards you after the disrespect. That shit, it just won't. It just can't happen.
Yeah. I don't think relationship ever be the same. Like, you know how women always say, if a nigga cheat on them and if they get them back, they'll never get 100% of them again. I hear women say that shit all the time, right? Well, this is the male version of that. Once a man feel disrespected by you, even if he come back, you'll never get 100% of him again. The way he
it depends on what it was.
Okay, give me an example. Because I think disrespect. If you tell a man I don't respect you as a man, at that point, I don't think a man ever gonna view you the same way that he did before. No matter what.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about actions. I'm thinking about actions. Like, certain disrespect don't warrant the same response. You know what I'm saying? They're not on the same level. Like you just said, cheating. I might hold cheating at a higher level than I tell you to do some shit around the house and then you don't do it, or I don't want that certain friend at the house and you bring her at the house. Certain shit like that, it don't warrant the same response from me. So it's not at the same level as cheating. You know what I'm saying? So I think disrespect comes on different levels.
I mean,
it depends on what the disrespect is.
I mean, from that aspect, I totally agree with you. But it's just hearing a woman saying it and a woman showing you that she don't respect you are totally two different things, bro. I think once you show me that you don't respect me,
right,
maybe a little bit more disrespectful to me than you saying it. Like, if we're gonna be honest, you know when your girl disrespecting you, bro. And you may not act on it at that point, but to hear her say, I don't respect you as a man, and you gotta be careful what you're saying to a nigga when you're mad. Now, one thing that I've learned, it's a bunch of bullshit that we were taught when we were kids, was that famous saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words never hurt. That's a complete lie. I don't know who came up with that dumbass shit, but that shit is not true. To me, verbal abuse is 10 times worse than physical abuse. So when you mad with your significant other, you got to be careful what you say to them. Because you can fuck somebody up by the words that come out your mouth to them. That could change their whole perception of you. So what I've learned in an older stage of my life is, bro, sometimes if you go, because arguments gonna happen, bro. Like, I don't know no couple that's been together for 15, 20 years, bro, and they don't have arguments or they don't have disagreements. That's healthy. But the purpose is to be able to communicate to your partner in a way that doesn't degrade them or make them look at you in a different light. Now, I'm guilty of doing that. I have done that before in my younger ages. And the ramifications of what I said affected a person 15, 20 years down the line. Yeah. So my thing about the disrespect is I agree with him 100% on that disrespect shit, bro. Men care more about the respect of a woman than the love of a woman or sex or anything else that comes. Respect don't always, if you talk to 99% of men, not all men, and 99 might be a high number. I say 95, 90% of men. If you talk to them about what they value most in a relationship, the first word come out their mouth is respect. That's what we care about. Like, women, when you ask them that same question, it's gonna be loyalty and love and all this other type shit that they go off. All those things are important to men as well, but the catalyst that's gonna sit at the top of most men's list is gonna be respect. And when a man don't feel respected in the house, it's a problem.
That shit means a lot, because a man feels like if I'm going out here and I'm sacrificing on a daily basis to provide for my family, and then the motherfuckers who I'm sacrificing, I'm making those sacrifices for, and I'm providing for, when I come home, they don't respect me. Yeah, that's a slap in the face. That's a slap in the face. So, of course, that shit means everything. Gratitude and appreciation for what I'm going out here to do for us on a daily basis.
Yep.
That means everything to a man. That means more than sex. So when he put it that way, then yeah, I agree with him.
I mean, because I think at the end of the day, and you know, I've said this before on the podcast, I think women put more value in sex than men do. I think when men have sex, we just have sex because sex is something that we enjoy doing. True. It's something that we just enjoy to do. Like, I'm not saying that it's a new breed of women out here that's just like men. They like fucking just like men do. And we all like having sex, bro. Like,
they like fucking more.
Like, let's cut the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you first meet a girl, most girls gonna tell you, oh, for some reason they feel like telling you that they ain't fucking nobody gonna deter you from wanting to fuck them. Still, baby, I'm telling you, you could have fucked Willie Earl yesterday. You bring that pussy over here, I'm gonna fuck too. So I don't be understanding. See, my thought process is a little different, right? I'm the type of nigga where I feel like if you could keep it real with me now, if we were to get into a relationship, I can value what you say more. Because I'm the type of nigga that think that everybody out here fucking. That's just my mindset. I don't think that, and again, this is not personal to nobody. I don't want nobody to get in their feelings, but stop treating me like it. No, it's not me treating you like nobody else. That's just how my mindset is. Because a lot of these girls will tell you, okay, well, I ain't fucking nobody. Then when they start fucking you, they want to fuck all the time. So you've been keeping this animal suppressed for a year and a half.
Yeah. They've been waiting on you.
I don't believe that though. I don't listen, bro. Listen, as the human race, bro, we like fucking. And if you like fucking, it's cool. Just keep it real.
They like fucking more.
Ain't no nigga never not fucked you because you was fucking another nigga. Some niggas are fucking other nigga bitches right now. What are we talking about?
As we speak.
So when women come out and be playing that, oh, I ain't had sex in 3, could be. I'm not saying you're lying, baby, but in my mind, you're lying.
You're lying.
And I be expressing that to people, and girls get in their feelings. Oh, you think I'm a liar? I never said that you was a liar. I'm telling you, in my brain, the way my human brain works, I don't believe it. It's nothing against you.
But you getting upset gonna make me doubt you even more. So why does me saying that I don't believe you bring out all of this energy from you? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't even know each other like that for me to believe anything that you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? So why do you get so upset when I don't believe that certain thing?
See, and then with me, I'm the total opposite. Like if you go ask me if I fuck it, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like when girl be like, oh, when the last time you had sex? Last Tuesday at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna be real with you, because listen, I always feel like at this age of my life, bro, I'm too old to be trying to play with you like that.
Yeah, playing games. Yeah, let's get to it. Whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be.
I'm pro-choice. Like, bro, I tell all I'm pro-choice. I'm never gonna take your choice away. I ain't gonna lie to you about no shit. For what? Because what I've learned about women is if they want to fuck you, they gonna fuck you, bro. Regardless.
And
you can have.
And if you honest, they gonna fuck you even faster.
You could be in a relationship with a bitch. You could be staying with another bitch. You could be doing all type shit, bro. If they like you, they gonna fuck with you. So what are we doing all this line for? Like, me as a man, I just don't understand it, bro. So when you coming off to me as too good, I'm not saying that you're not, but I'm just not.
It's hard to believe nowadays.
And Hollywood, bro, if you hear the conversation that these girls be having, oh, so, and they call me by my real name. Oh, so you think I'm lying? I never say that you, to me, I'm not saying that you are lying. I just don't believe it. Because everybody likes to have sex, bro. And then when you do start engaging in sex with them, you see how much they like sex.
But like I said, I don't know you well enough to believe you. So I'm going to go off what the general population is doing. Everybody having sex nowadays. I'm just going to throw that general blanket. I'm going to throw that on you until I get further information. This is just an observation that I'm making.
Yes.
Everybody else fucking. So what makes you different? Until I see that you are different. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Those are the proper. Because listen, this is what I tell them in response. My close friends like Hollywood, they knew my situation. They knew what I was in. Hollywood, that ain't stopped me from fucking nobody.
It ain't.
It didn't stop me from doing the motherfucking thing that I wanted to do. So I can only view life through my life experiences. And I've yet to run into a girl who say, oh yeah, I am fucking whatever. They all tell me the same thing. And I've never met a girl who keep it real with me like I keep it real with them. They'll tell me they talking to somebody. Okay, so y'all talking. That's all y'all doing.
That nigga splitting you in half.
And I'm a nigga be like, I'm cool with a nigga. Listen, I'm the freaky nigga that might want to watch the nigga knock it out. You ain't my girl.
Lord have mercy. I didn't know you was a voyeur.
Whatever. Nigga, the only voyeur I know this shit come on TV. What is the cell phone people? But
you're a voyeur, goddamn. You know what I'm talking about.
But what I'm saying is, I just never ran into a girl that give off the same energy that I give off, bro. They always playing that. And then when you ask them, they always 2-3 months out.
But we the liars. We the liars, ain't we?
Yeah. I'll be understanding it, bro. I just don't get it, man. Because that shit makes absolutely no sense. But moving on, next topic, right? Now, Hollywood, I found this in your inbox. For some reason, it never made it to me. I think you sent it to yourself by mistake. Well, you supposed to put it in the group chat. But I'm gonna read what this says. Now, Hollywood put this in the group chat. He probably put it in there a long time ago. He probably don't remember he put this shit in there. But this what he put, because he sent it to himself. This how old this nigga is. He sent the shit to his own shit instead of sending it to me so I could look at it. I just so happened to send some shit to his thing by mistake and seen it. That this nigga sent it to himself. Old nigga shit. But this what he put. I'm gonna read it. It goes, I got caught cheating on my man with this motherfucker. And my man left and refused to pay the rent this month. I went to the guy who I was messing around with and asked, could he loan me the money for my rent until I got my income tax? That motherfucker really had the nerve to tell me my financial struggle isn't his problem. This is messed up because I wouldn't be in this situation if I wasn't fucking with this broke motherfucker. I could have still had my man and my stability. The fact I have to suffer because all I did was love another man is unfair. It's sad as a motherfucker that these men don't know how to be men anymore and aren't being there for us when us women are going through our hard times. Hollywood. Yeah. Do you ever put that in the group chat or send it to yourself?
Yeah, I put it in there this morning.
But you sent it to yourself, D.
How I'm gonna send some shit to myself?
Easy. You sent it to yourself.
I press your icon when and press send.
Okay.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Okay, go ahead, nigga. But anyway, how do you feel about that topic, Hollywood?
That shit can't be real, though. That shit gotta be some shit that somebody put up for social media for likes or something. But just in case it's true, she gotta be fucking kidding me. You mean to tell me you cheat on your man, he don't pay your rent, and me as your side nigga, I'm supposed to step up to the plate? Mm-hmm. No. This shit goes back to the 80-20 rule that we always talk about. Mm-hmm. You would leave your man or fuck up your good household to fuck with a nigga who's only offering you 20% of what your man's offering you. Mm-hmm. It don't make no sense. Mm-hmm. And that goes to show you, women, that the niggas that you fucking with and who's eating your ass and making you feel good in the meantime, Hollywood, that's the only thing niggas want. I don't want to step into your man's shoes and take care of your household and father your kids and all of that shit that he's been doing. I just want to fucking go on about my business. Mm-hmm. So to expect him to pick the step up after he's been getting everything that he wants for free, now all of a sudden I gotta pay rent and shit because your man decided to leave you. No. We ain't doing that.
Oh, this is the tale of the two stories, right? The first part of the story is when a woman cheats with a man, right? She wants to become the main because she trying to fight for the number one spot. When men cheat, we cheating just for the game, for the love of the game, right?
No, for the pussy. The fuck.
I mean, that's part of the love of the game. Secondly, this goes back to what we was talking about earlier in the podcast. If he would have been treating that bitch like she was a bitch, she would never even got in that situation. Because she would have knew she couldn't have went to that nigga like that. If he'd have just slapping us, beating her down and sending her on about her business, she would have never felt like, okay, if she get rough.
But what if that's all he was doing? But just because she in that desperate situation, she had, okay, I'm gonna come to him and see if I can get this off of him. He probably have never crossed those lines.
Listen,
she probably been so fucking desperate that she had to ask him.
Okay, Hollywood, I see you gonna shoot her some bail. I'm gonna say this. In your scenario, you could be right.
I'm shooting him some bail.
Because at the end of the day, if a nigga don't subscribe to what I was saying earlier in the podcast, well, if she's somebody you fucking, you gotta treat her and let her know that she's just somebody you fucking. If she know that she's somebody that you just fucking, she not finna come to you like that. She only gonna come to the nigga that's been rubbing on her feet because that's what I like to do. I want to massage on her back because that's what I like to do. So when she fall into desperate, you've been treating her like your girl anyway. That's why Jay-Z said the song.
I've been fucking her like I fuck bitches. That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, you have.
I give everybody the same treat. I give everybody the same treatment.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you have. And I'm not negating that you fucking the shit out of her. But when you're doing that extra shit, that's when the waters get murky. What I talk about, like Jay-Z said,
you can't blame that nigga for that shit. That's her fault. She got a whole man over there. Just now because you got caught, now you want to put all that shit on me? That ain't got nothing to do with that side nigga. That's all her.
Listen, I'm not blaming the nigga for nothing. Well, I am.
You can't.
Cause
can't though.
I don't know the situation 100%. I'm just going off nigga brain. Nigga brain tell me that if you treat a bitch, hold on, let me stop using that word. If you treat a lady like a lady of the night, she not coming. Women know who they can try and who they can't, bro. Let's stop.
She got a whole man at the house.
Let me finish. If you were just her sexual concubine and y'all just doing nasty shit to each other, and you telling her she got to leave, or no, I'm not coming when you ask me to come, or when I do what I do to you, it's nasty and that's all we got going. She know that's what it is. When niggas come along and they starting to buy the flowers and they doing all that extra shit on the side, in her mind, she feel like this nigga put value in me. He sees something in me. So when shit get crazy at the crib, she go to what she know. Hey, bro, listen. I'm fucked up. Can you give me a loan? No, women that know that they can't play with certain dudes like that, bro, they not finna play with them niggas. Like Jay-Z say, you gotta stop treating the woman that you humping like your woman. He said that in the song. And niggas do that shit all the time. You treat the side chick like your main chick. And it ain't supposed to be that way. It's levels to this shit. So I don't know how he played the game. He could have played the way you said it. He could have just been fucking the shit out of her, and she got the nerve to come to him like that. But in my brain, I feel like if he was doing what he's supposed to be doing, knowing that she had a nigga, she ain't finna come to him like that. She gonna go to the nigga that she know that she can simp off of. So she found out that he wasn't that nigga. But that ain't how he was portraying it to her. He probably told the bitch he love her. I got you. If anything ever happened, I got your back. All this other type of shit nigga be lying to these women about. And giving them a false security. Now, because I feel like this, bro, and then I'm going to let you talk. In any situation, relationship, friendship, whatever, it's going to come a time when God going to hold you to what you said. And his time happened to come. And she found out that, hey, that nigga was lying the whole time. Go ahead, bro. Your word.
I believe that this man been playing the game exactly how the fuck he's supposed to been playing it. Women think that just them giving you pussy warrants them asking you for money. We done discussed this shit 1,000 times before. She think just because she was fucking him that he owes her something. But then she came to the rude reality or the rude awakening that no. Because if he was buying gifts and doing shit like that, you coming to ask me for that little rent money, that wouldn't have been no problem if I was doing all of this shit beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Now that you coming to ask me for rent and I tell you no all of a sudden, no, I never been giving you money. So why would you feel the need to come to ask me? You had a man the whole time. You ain't had to ask me for shit.
That's the point.
I feel like this man been, I feel like this man been playing the game the way he's supposed to been playing it. If he been playing it like, oh, I want to feel in his, I don't think he been playing it like he wanted to feel in the shoes of the man. Listen, I just been fucking you and sending you on about your business.
I don't think he just been fucking this. See, that's what me. I agree with you till you get to that point where you say he just fucking. I don't think he was just fucking and sending on about her business. I think he was doing shit. I'm not saying he gave her money or no shit, but he was doing boyfriend type shit, taking her out to eat, doing shit like that. That gave her a false sense of.
She got a whole nigga at the house. Them women who cheat and step out from their relationship, they not finna be seen in public with no other nigga. They not.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
They not. They not finna be seen in public to ruin what the fuck they got going on at the house.
Yeah, they not.
They gonna keep that shit hidden. If they don't want to leave a nigga, they not finna do nothing to compromise that. They gonna fuck this nigga at a motel or some shit like that, and they gonna go on about their business. They not finna be seen in public with no nigga.
Hollywood, I know girls that cheat not in the same city that they in, they'll go to another city and be out and about.
See, now you moving the goalpost. We just talking about these people in the same town. We talking about people in the same town. Ain't no woman doing that.
Hollywood, I know women that do that. What are you talking about?
That woman ain't doing
I know women that stay right down there in Miami where you at and will go fuck around in Fort Lauderdale and shit like that and be out and about with niggas.
Well, they dummies.
So
they dummies. And when you get caught like this dummy, and your husband leave you, now you stuck with all these bills by your motherfucking self, and now you expecting a nigga who you was just casually fucking to step up and put himself in your husband's shoes. That's your fault. We can't put no blame on the man. I don't give a fuck how he was playing the situation. You were. You just did.
No,
you say he was doing boyfriend shit.
No.
It don't matter what I was doing. You got a whole nigga at the house.
I agree.
So if you want to keep your nigga at the house, it don't matter what the side nigga doing. It don't matter. It shouldn't matter.
Listen.
You keep your eyes on the prize. You keep your eyes on what? Go ahead.
Only part I'm debating you about on this shit, bro, like you spitting facts. But at the end of the day, this goes back to what I said earlier. If you treating this girl like how you talking about these hard lines I draw in the sand, if he had hard lines drawn in the sand, this situation don't even much occur. It don't.
That shit ain't got nothing. That shit ain't got nothing to do with that man.
It
don't. It ain't got nothing to do with the side nigga. I'm the side nigga. If I treat you better than your man treat you, that's not my fault. You know that you don't want to leave your man.
But again, bro, this is all I'm saying. Then I'm gonna leave it because we never gonna agree on this. All I'm gonna say is this, bro. Niggas that attack situations the way you attack it, I understand why women come to niggas like that. I get it. Because at the end of the day, you talking about, oh, you got a man. Bro, in a perfect world, if she was really functioning on that level of mental stability.
That's not my fault if you're not. It's not the side nigga fault if you're not. You got something to lose. He don't.
I'm not talking about faults, bro. All I'm saying is I can see why she came to you. You talking about why she coming to you. All I'm saying is I see why she come to you if you've been doing this type shit with her, bro.
And all I'm saying is when I give you that, and when I give you that no, then you be looking stupid in the face like her. That's not his fault. That's her fault.
I'm not saying that it's not her fault for stepping out on her husband. Let's not get it twisted. All I'm saying is when we talking about the financial transaction that she talking about from the nigga, the only reason she coming to the nigga like that is because the nigga played the game different. Then
so it don't me treating you a certain way. Me treating you a certain way has nothing to do with nothing.
It does.
No, it don't. You can come to me and ask me for the whatever the fuck you want. I'm gonna let you know what it is. You the one who got a husband and got all of this shit. You got something to lose. I don't.
I'm not knocking that somebody got something to lose. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, we always talking about taking accountability for this shit. If you treat the girl like that and she still
me as a side nigga.
Again, if you play the game the way that I'm talking about playing and she still come to you, then it is what it is. She knew it was a 50-50 chance that you were gonna say no anyway. Because you put nothing in her but dick anyway. All I'm saying is
the side nigga has no responsibility to nobody.
I'm not saying that they have responsibility.
That's what you saying.
All I'm saying is at some point when niggas out here playing the game the way that they play the game, you got to be cognizant that this shit blow up. Even though you don't give a fuck, you got some culpability in this shit too. I'm not saying that you got to take responsibility because listen, she grown. She can make any decision that she want to make. But you got to know that, hey, if this shit goes south, you on your own. I'm just here to drop dick off. And all I'm saying is when niggas be doing the boyfriend type shit, you give a false sense of security to these women. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
She was smart. She would have knew that she had something to lose because she understands all of that her man is providing. So by you stepping out, period, you putting all that at jeopardy. So it's on you. It ain't got nothing to do with that side nigga. That side nigga has no responsibility in that situation. All that responsibility falls on the woman who has something to lose. Nigga gonna fuck you 9 times out of 10, and how he treats you has nothing to do with what's going on at your house.
Okay.
That's on her.
Okay, so I listened to this conversation, bro. And it say, should your partner still expect you to give up the goodies if they're stressing you out. So this was a woman's perspective. Like if your man stress you out, should you still fuck him? But before we listen to the clip, Hollywood, do you think it's a woman's duty to? I ain't gonna say duty, maybe that's the wrong word. But do you think? And cause listen, I got female friends, and what I've learned about certain women is that once they stressed out, their horniness declines.
I was just gonna say that if you understand anything about women, just a small little bit, stress gonna tank all of that libido and all that shit. Stress gonna tank that. Yeah. So yeah, nah.
But if your man is a sexual person, bro, and he thrives off the needing of that sexual experience, because I got a homeboy that's like that as well. And y'all in a committed relationship, just because you stress, should you still give your man what he need in the bedroom? Or does it depend on what the stress is? Because if it's some shit you can't change, if you stressing on some shit you can't change, then nah, I ain't rolling.
Well, you just said that the dude is the reason for the stress. So if sex is high on my priority list in a relationship, I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to avoid you being stressed out. Because like I just said, if you understand anything about women, you know that stress is gonna tank their libido. So I'm not gonna be the reason for you stressing out on any level. If sex is high on my priority list, that's just stupid as a man.
But you can't control that though, dog. You could be stressing out and not even know you stressing out.
Okay, so where is the stress coming from?
I don't know.
You saying he doing it? You saying he doing it? So what is he doing?
I'm finna play the clip, and I'm gonna let you listen to
it.
Stressing me out. Don't expect me to want to have sex with you.
Kiki, hold on.
Can I address something?
Yes.
You said he's stressing you out. Did you ask him, is he stressed out a little bit?
Right.
You think it's just going one way?
Well, that wasn't the question now, Craig.
I think honestly, like, we gotta have, two-sided conversations, especially our community. We can't have one-sided conversations. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I mean, and this is, first of all, asking Jagged Edge, that's an unfair. They got a superpower. So whenever things get stretched around their house, they get to humming and start singing. And then women like, oh, you know what? I'm cool. Right. I'm cool. For a brother like me, my woman start getting mad. I got to do that move you like.
Yeah.
we gonna make up.
And I'm gonna tell you, men in relationships know this. You cannot tell when your woman want it. However you feeling, you gotta perform.
Oh yeah.
You don't get the opportunity to sit back and say anything is the reason of why you can't withhold sex.
Now that's true.
So
the good thing is, as men. But the good thing is, as men, look, when they want it, we want it then too. So it's all good.
No, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. I know what you think about that.
They still ain't explained what the situation is, but one thing I did take for that, nigga, you can't, if your girl coming to you and say, I don't feel like having sex because you stressing me out, your comeback can't be, well, you stressing me out too, or whatever that nigga said. Because what was the conversation before? You ain't bringing this shit up, I did. So now that all of a sudden I'm bringing this shit up, now you stressed out too? It ain't gonna make sense in a woman's mind.
Oh man, this is a multifaceted question, right? I mean, there's so many different levels of versions of this conversation that we can have, right? I'm gonna tackle one that I heard in the clip and I thought was very fair to say. I'm gonna say that. When he said that relationships can't be two-sided, right? If I'm stressing you out and you're not able to communicate to me why I'm stressing you out, and it has to be something tangible. It's got to be something that makes sense to me why I'm stressing you out, right? So I can relieve that, right? But for the same token, on the other side, us as men, bro, we deal with being stressed out a lot. And it has, sometimes it's you at the house, or sometimes it's some shit that's going on in the real world that's stressing me out. I think a black man has way more, let me not say that. I think black men, out of all different ethnicities, bro, we deal with the most bullshit in the world. You know what I'm saying? And below us are black women, right? So even at the bottom of the totem pole is the black woman. But I don't think a woman that has a good man at home, that goes to work, comes home every day, the stress and the obstacles that they deal with, that we deal with as black men, sometimes it overshadows the necessities of how our relationship is built and what we got going on, if that makes sense. I just feel like at the end of the day, bro, what he said in the whole clip, I agree with, bro. I feel like both sides stress each other out. And if sex is how both our priorities, bro, we got to be able to communicate with each other to express what the stress is doing to our relationship on the sexual spectrum. I don't think because you stress, because I've heard girls say, well, I don't withhold sex from my man. I've never met a girl like that, but I've heard girls say it. I've never experienced no girl that just give you sex whenever you want it, even if she ain't stressed. You know what I'm saying? So I've heard women say it. I've never ran into a girl like that, though. I've heard women say, oh, whenever my man wants sex, I give it to him. Yeah, if you're in a good space. But if you're not in no good space, bro, no, you're not. And to keep it real, depending on what we stressing about, if it's something financial, bills, the mortgage behind, they talk about foreclosing, I don't think nobody in the house should be thinking about fucking anyway. We need to be figuring out what the fuck we got.
Yeah, if it's financial, something financial is the cause of the stress, then I agree. Like, there's nothing the man can do about it. Like, we got to come to the table as a group, as a family, and figure out the solution for that financial stress. But if it's something that I'm doing, I think you need to communicate with me. And I think it's kind of misguided on the man's hand to when she comes to with her stress or something that's stressing her out, for you to counter that with something that's stressing you out. I think you need to hear her out and find a solution to that. And then when the conversation starts to further, as if she's like, she might ask you, okay, is there anything that I'm doing that might put a little too much stress on you? Then I think it's on the man to
I don't think that happens that often like that, Hollywood.
I'm not. No, I know it don't happen. I'm saying it should happen like that. I think niggas are making a mistake when you counter her problem with your problems. At that point, we just going back and forth. Ain't nobody gonna come up with no solution, because now it's just tit for tat at that point.
I agree with you to a certain point with that, though. I mean, but
it's hard to counter a problem with a problem, bro. We just gonna be arguing at this point, because now
I agree.
we weighing issues. You know what I'm saying?
But this is my argument with you. If you're expressing to me what's stressing me out about you, then let's come to a resolution on your problem. But then immediately after we address your problem, we have to address mine. Because if I don't address it, then I don't give a fuck what type of person you are, bro. You're gonna start holding resentment, because you're eventually gonna start feeling like we only focusing on the shit that you got going on, and my needs are being thrown to the
No. That's what I said. I said once we further the conversation, but the conversation has to get further. We got to come to a solution on her issues before we even address mine, because she's the person who started the conversation. So I don't want to cut off your thought process by bringing up my issues. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I can see that.
Yeah.
But okay, so what happens when the man comes with the issue? Do we resolve my issue first, and then
hopefully she's open-minded and she has a clear runway for you to express your issues. If she don't give you that runway to express your issues, then it's a problem. It is a problem. If we laying all of this shit out on the table, if you came to me and you wanted to communicate and we came to a solution for your issues, well, since we on the topic, I had a problem with such and such. Now, if we can't come to a solution on what I brought to the table, then we gonna have a problem. Because we were mature enough to come to an issue, come to a solution on your shit, but we can't come to one on mine.
But see, to me, that involves the communication skills that I think a lot of us lack. Like, because what I've learned is when you're being attacked by your significant other about things about you, and I ain't even just talking about your significant, that's with anybody. When somebody attacks you, your defense mechanism automatically is gonna kick into defense mode, and you're gonna, well, you ain't did this, what, you ain't did this, and da-da-da-da-da. So
if you that type of person,
and a lot of us are that type of way, bro. Especially when you hear it coming from the person that you say you want to spend the rest of your life with, and all this other type fly shit that you want to do with your significant other. That's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, but we gotta mature, my nigga. If this somebody who you feel like you want to spend the rest of your life with, then we can't approach every situation aggressive like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's human, but Hollywood, that's how we built. That's how
I know, but that's some shit we gotta break away from.
That's easy.
If we say communication is the key, and this motherfucker trying to communicate something to you that you might not like, but I think that's some shit that you need to hear, then you gotta have an open mind to the situation.
I mean, but
let's hear her out first. Let's see where she coming from. Let her finish her point before we start attacking, before we get over aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but I feel like at the end of the day, I think men got this false narrative that women are communicators too, and they're not. It's a lot of women out here that are not equipped to communicate. They think they are, and they really not. So I think at the end of the day, just human nature, bro. If you listen to what we're saying, next time you get into a dispute with your girl, take Hollywood, and I agree with Hollywood. Somebody has to be the yin to the yang, bro. Somebody got to be the peace in y'all relationship. So, but I don't always think that that's the woman. Like, people tend to think that women are these great Human nature is, if somebody coming at you about some shit, your immediate thing is to go back at them about this. So
listen, my relationship is a perfect example of that. I'm more of a communicator than my wife is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's some shit we gotta juggle in our relationship. I would want her to start communicating a little bit more than what she is doing. And to her credit, she tries. But you know what I'm saying? That's a perfect, my relationship is a perfect example of that shit.
I agree with that. But that's because that's the nigga that you are. But when you got two combative motherfuckers together, it's hard. It's easy when your personality is already like that. Every two people that's in a relationship, not both of their personalities are aligned like that, bro. And it's crazy. So speaking while we in relationships, bro, I have another clip about this lady speaking about marriage, about people having real conversations about being married. Like, and I say this shit all the time, dog. It's a real dialogue that need to be had between a man and a woman if you want to go down the road of wanting to marry somebody, bro. And don't marry somebody because how they make you feel, because that feeling gonna wear off eventually. You know what I'm saying? And I think some people want the butterfly effect to last the whole relationship, and it just don't last that way. I mean, if you're lucky to get with somebody and you be with them for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, and every time you see them, you get butterflies in your stomach, that's a rarity. I ain't saying that it can't happen.
I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
I ain't said that it can't happen, but it's a rarity to me. I think that eventually the butterflies go away and we start to view the person for who they really are, bro. And I think we're starting to go into these relationships, and I think marriage is starting to fade out, bro. I don't think a lot of people really got the aspirations to want to be married, especially as men. Men starting to realize that, bro, listen, that marriage shit ain't set up for me. So
I think men always felt that way.
So,
but I think it's if you love somebody and that's a goal of theirs or something that they always wanted to do, then if you love them, you'll make that happen as a man. But I never think that was some big on a man's list. No, hell no, never.
So I just think that it's so many and I've said this on podcasts before. I think it's so many different variables that we need to discuss before we get married. Like I felt like if I would have had this conversation with my first wife, I don't know if we would have ever got married. Because at the end of the day, you start to figure out through life that y'all have different views on certain situations. Shit that we never discussed gonna present itself in our marriage, and it was a battle of the titans. It was a clash of the titans.
So with that being said,
mm-hmm.
do you feel like the 20s, even the early 30s, are age for
people to get married?
Motherfucker to really, yeah.
Nah.
Because I don't think you know who you are through your 20s and early 30s. I think when you start getting to that 35 and up range, you start to really know who you are, start to really know your values, and you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I say this all the time. I think the 40s, when you get to your late 30s through your 40s,
sweet spot.
Maybe 55 is the sweet spot in life. Maybe 60, depending on how you take care of yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the age in life where you know what you like. You have accumulated some shit in life. Because I think social media gives a false perception of what life was like pre-internet, right? How it used to be is you go get a job, a good job, you work your job in your 20s, 25, it's about time you're 45, you done 20 years, you got a good job, you done built up your 401k or whatever. So you got a nice little nest egg, you done took some money out your 401k when it bought you a crib, you done dealt with different women, and in your 40s, you know what you gonna deal with and what you're not gonna deal with. Like for me, I'm mid 40s, right? I'm old enough to still go outside and play basketball with my oldest son, but I'm still old enough to go jump in the bounce house with my youngest son. And I know certain shit that women tell me just through conversation if I'm gonna fuck with you or not. I didn't know that in my 20s because I feel like you gonna fuck up in your 20s. Most of us black people, we gonna fuck up in our 20s. We gonna overvalue pussy, right?
Yes, Lord. Yes.
We gonna overvalue pussy. We gonna make bad credit. We gonna fuck our credit up. We gonna do all the shit that we supposed to do in our 20s. When you get in your 30s, you start figuring out the shit that you fucked up in your 20s, so you trying to fix it. By the time you in your late 30s, you done fixed everything. Your credit strong enough to get a crib. You done fucked a lot of hoes. You don't know what woman that you like, what woman you not gonna deal with. You know that. But see, social media came along.
That shit take time, boy. Oof.
But see, social media come along, and then you have the outliers like a Kaisa Nat, who's 22 years old, who's a multi-millionaire. And now, if you're not a millionaire by the time you're 25, you feel like you're not succeeding in life. And that ain't how real life works. You know what I'm saying? If you're not DJ Academic,
it ain't gonna never be like that.
Or Mr. Beast, or if your podcast ain't popping like Joe Budden, like, bro, that ain't how life usually works. Those people are outliers.
Yeah.
Those people.
They don't 1 out of 100 million.
People.
Like that shit it don't happen like that.
It don't happen like that. So your life, most of us gonna have to get regular jobs and figure this shit out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I think the 40s are the sweet spot in life. And like even when it comes down to financial, right? I was talking to my friends. The owner for the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? And I'm gonna get to the video about the marriage here in a little while. The owner for the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? I guess in New Orleans, he pulled up his super yacht, right? I think his name Khan or some shit like that. The owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, I think his name Khan or some shit like that. Well, I was reading the article. He has three mega yachts. I think one is 450 feet, another one is 3 something, and I think one is 80 or 90 feet. But he spends $40 million on maintenance on those boats, right? And I was listening to people talking about 40 million. Oh shit, man, I wouldn't spend no 40 million. See, when people start talking
like
that,
bucket to him.
Huh?
That shit is a drop in the bucket to him.
It is. But that lets me know that you ain't never dealt with money before, right? Let's take it off con, right? If I give you $1 million, dog, you should have $350,000 worth of expenses. The reason why you should have that, because you can write that off as taxes, bro. People feel like you can just get this money and just go put it in an account and let it sit there. It don't work that way. Money got to work, bro. Like, so if he's spending $40 million, he probably writing $40 million off on all type shit on them boats. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that people don't realize when it comes down to money. It's like, niggas got $10,000, $15,000 sitting in a regular bank account. That does you no good. You making 0.0012% off that money.
They making more money off your money than you are. They gonna lend your money out.
So the money's been lent out, like Hollywood say. Like, even when it come down to houses, bro, I talk to my friends and nigga called me, right? And was like, hey, why my mortgage going up every month? I said, well, bro. What's in your dog, what's in your escrow? Oh, I don't know. I said, well, bro, you need to find out what your escrow is.
That's the issue. Yeah, that shit ain't no motherfuckers think because they hear fixed mortgage that it's just gonna stay the same forever. No, that shit ain't fixed because your taxes ain't fixed. Yeah, there ain't none of that shit fixed.
So what people don't realize is when your escrow is short, because they funding your in taxes and all that shit comes out your escrow.
If you ain't pay that, they're gonna push it to the next year.
And they're gonna break it down in 12 months. So
you got to pay mortgage, so your mortgage gonna go up.
It's $1,300 a month, and your shit shoot up to $1,900. It's because they broke that shit down for 12 months and added that extra $600 to your shit to make sure that your escrow. So what you need to do as a homeowner is make sure you stay on top of your escrow.
Put extra money towards it every month. You'll be all right.
And depending on how much your homeowner's insurance is, if your homeowner insurance is super high, look around for better insurance and drop your shit and make sure you put money in your escrow. Plain and simple. But most people don't know that, bro. So, you know, I say this all the time, bro. I don't know about, well, your situation a little bit different, Hollywood, because you have people in your family that actually own homes. Me, I'm the only person in my whole generation of cousins and brothers and shit like that own a home. So it's nobody that I can go and call and say, hey, bro, what's going on with this?
I'm the only one. I think I'm the only one of my generation too.
So where do we get this knowledge from? If you don't have it,
each other.
you kind of
you tell me what you know. I'm gonna tell you what I know, and we go from there.
Niggas don't do that.
Niggas need to start.
I mean, cause listen, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. White people don't look at homes the way black people do, right? White people look at homes
I look at it the way they do.
As an investment, bro. That's really what your crib is. Your crib is the biggest investment that you can make. You know what I'm saying? So
you look at it like that because I guarantee you know how much equity you have in that home.
Yeah. Dog, I helped my sister because she didn't even know none of that shit. No, I had to walk her
paying the mortgage every month.
I had to walk her through what she had to do to get things done what she needed done. Because she had a lot of us don't be knowing about none of that shit, bro.
Right.
And as black people, dog, we got to stop being scared of interest. You could combat interest, bro. You got to figure out, I tell all my friends that call me about their careers, right? You got to come up with a plan that benefits how you and your life is structured. Not off me, but off you. You know what I'm saying? Like my truck note. I got a truck note that's $800-something, right?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah. Nigga don't say the nigga. What this nigga here? But anyway.
No, you talking about you. Put me in there.
But my thing is this though. If you're gonna refinance some shit, if your mortgage, let's just put it on the mortgage. I'm gonna just sit it right here for you. if your mortgage is too high and you're able to refinance your house to a mortgage that fits you, but you worrying about the interest, look at it this way. If you're paying $2,300 a month, which that's what most people paying for houses and shit these days and times. Correct, Hollywood? A little bit more than that. Some people paying more than that. But most people paying $2,300.
It depends on the location. But yeah.
So if you can refinance your house to $1,500, you saving $700, some shit like that. But the interest don't went up. Well, if you're saving $700, you can put $150 of that towards the principal, which is the interest of the house. Yeah. So you just combated that. You just saved yourself that money, but you're so scared to go do it because you don't understand how shit works. So
yeah, but you got to be in the right financial situation in order to refinance, because that's just like doing the mortgage all the way over.
All the way.
So now you got to put a down payment down.
Yep.
All that stuff. Yeah. So
you got to do all that.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So my thing is, always understand when you in these situations, bro. Cause listen, me personally, I don't never plan on paying my house off unless I hit the Powerball or some shit like that. Knock on wood, bro. One thing that I live by, Hollywood can tell you, I stay around a bunch of people of a different hue. Once they leave, I'm leaving with them. I'm out.
You take all that equity with you.
And I'm gonna take it with me. So I'm not in love. Cause listen, I'm about to be an empty, what they call an empty nester. I'm about to be an empty nester in a year.
Yeah.
I mean, if I can cash this bitch out and get all about
if it weren't for my wife, I'd be in another state right now. Please believe it.
I know a lot of people that are relocating to less expensive places outside the state of Florida. People's getting the fuck up out of the state of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people leaving. And Hollywood kind of like my brother. My brother in the situation where he want to leave, but his significant other don't want to leave. And I say that sometimes leaving where you at, bro, works out to be better for you sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't a bad situation by any measure. I'm just saying, I would prefer to be in a different state. That's all it is. But it ain't a bad situation.
Yeah, I agree with you, dog. But again, like I said about the the nigga from the Jacksonville Jaguars, dog. That nigga worth $2-3 billion, dog. He has to find a way to get some of that money back. So you have to spend that type money, bro. Like, you have to have expenses. Mm-hmm. You got to have tax write-offs, bro. That's $40 million that he can write off. And who knows? Listen, I was listening to Club Shay Shay, and he had, I got a new chocolate bay, Hollywood. My new chocolate bay is Cash Doll. I like Cash Doll.
They get in line.
That my new bay, Cash Doll, right? So she was on there and she was explaining about her and her having like he asked her what's the biggest expense she ever purchased that was bad, and she said she purchased a mansion, and she said she had to sell it because the maintenance on that motherfucker, and she like
it was too much.
It was too much, right? And my granddad used to always tell me, dog, and I never understood it when I was young. He always used to tell me, bro, son, don't never buy nothing you can't afford. Just because you can buy it, don't mean you can afford it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people go out and buy Mercedes-Benzes, 2024s, and GLEs, and all that type of shit. And then when it's time to change the oil, and that bitch $2,500, you looking crazy.
Yeah, them shits. I ain't no Benzes oil change that much. Them shits cost a lot.
Getting the brakes done on them motherfuckers, $1,700, $1,800, $2,000, $3,500. Like, just because you can buy it don't mean you can afford it though. So, and the world that we living in right now, bro, I tell my friends this all the time, dog. It's gonna be a long winter, bro. You see what Donald up to. So
it's gonna be a long 4 years. That shit just started.
Save your money, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know just be smarter with your financial choices.
Yes. Weigh out the pros and cons. Because it's gonna be a long winter, bro. And what I mean about long winter, like Hollywood said, it's gonna be a long 4 years, bro. And you got to be accountable for the decisions that you make, dog. So if you got $8,000-9,000 in your savings account and you want to go to Hawaii, and then you spend that $8,000-9,000 to go to Hawaii because this is a once in a lifetime trip, and then you get back and your AC go out.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, just weigh your options.
Plumbing issue the other day.
Huh?
I just had a plumbing issue the other day.
So I'm just saying, man, listen, it's gonna be a long winter, man. Just scrap your boots. Hey, Hollywood, before we get out, let me ask this one question. I don't know if he could do this shit, but I thought it was interesting, and I said I was gonna ask you. I heard that he signed an executive order to trying to cut federal taxes as far as income taxes and shit like that. Do you think that'd be a good idea if he was able to pull that off? Well, people don't get income taxes at the end of the year.
I would love that little extra $400-500 per paycheck. So I would prefer that over income tax. So I don't know if he can do it because all that shit he's trying to do has to be approved by the federal judges. So
yeah, at
the end of the day, they gotta approve that shit. So if they don't push it through, then it ain't going through. But if he could somehow squeeze that shit through, I appreciate it.
See, I think that works for niggas like you and me, bro, who good with money, who can save money. Bro, if your ass can't save no money,
yeah,
that might be the word. I mean, oh man, listen.
He's trying to also approve no tax on overtime and shit like that. I want all that.
Yeah, the working man definitely wants that. Yeah, and I think
I want all that.
If by chance he's able to pull this off, boy, Democrats, y'all might be in some trouble, boy. Because I
think they already in some trouble. It's too late for them.
Listen, man. All I'm saying is this, bro. And I don't really like doing my political views on the part because that ain't what we do. But at the end of the day, I just feel like America's hurting for money, bro. We all out here hurting, and we've seen.
Yeah, and when you see y'all giving billions of dollars away to support a war that y'all say ain't got shit to do with us.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
I got some explaining.
So if any type way he's able to galvanize the economy for the American people,
or lighten the burden on middle class people.
Yeah, because I think they were trying to listen. And then I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get up out of here. I promise. To me, America doesn't function without middle class America. Like it can't be either you super wealthy or you super poor.
Or you poor. Yeah.
It can't be that way, bro. The economy has the function of the middle class.
I don't think they're gonna want it that way.
Well, listen,
you think the super rich want it that way?
I don't think the super rich care about the middle class.
Yeah, but what you think the middle class gonna do, or the poor people gonna do? You think they're gonna sit down and just allow you to have abundance and we have nothing?
Oh, so you think it's gonna be a civil war?
And as we keep saying, the super rich is the 0.0000001%.
Yeah.
Everybody else gonna be poor.
Yeah.
I don't think they want it that way.
I mean, I think the economy collapses if you don't. Because listen, the people the super wealthy ain't going to buy the Silverado $50,000 truck or $60,000 truck. Yeah. They not going to buy that. And if they not buying that, that means Ford not making no money. If Ford not making no money, you see what happened when the auto companies failed last time, right?
Yeah, they need a bailout.
Homes are now a cheap home, and that's just where I live at. Gonna start you at $240, $250. What poor person finna go buy that? And what man that's in the 0.0% of America's gonna come live in the house that I live in currently right now?
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening. So you need the middle class to survive. Right. We keep the economy rolling, bro. As long as the middle class got money going in, we can go buy the shit that the poor people can't go buy. No shade. I mean, no shade. Like, Hollywood ain't going to a buy here, pay here car dealership, boy. Hollywood is going to Ford, just like me. He's going to Ford.
Should nobody go there because the interest rate gonna be 22%.
But listen, a poor person who needs a car to get back and forth to work don't give a fuck about that 22%.
You better keep getting on the bus and keep stacking your coins until you're able to go to an auction or somewhere where you can just outright pay for a car. You don't want to get in that kind of debt. They need to.
Cause dog, when I was 20 years old, bro, and my credit went together, I wasn't like, nigga, let me go, nigga, you got the charger, let me get it. Even though it was 21 point, that shit was 40%.
No, don't get it fucked up, nigga. I did the same thing too. But I'm telling motherfuckers, I'm wishing somebody would have told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Just wait a little extra few months and stack your money up. It'll pay off in the long run.
You know what I'm saying? So Hollywood is able to go step into Fidelity Mortgage Company and be like, hey, I want to buy a house. My budget is $350,000, and go get that. Poor motherfucker can't do that, bro. So again, my whole thing is you can't weave out the middle class, bro. If you're gonna try to weave out the middle class, bro, it's gonna be crazy. So I think what Trump gonna do, or he gonna try to do, is he gonna flood the economy with some money, give people hope that a better day coming, and it's like a magic trick. He doing one thing over here with this hand, but in this hand he got a whole nother agenda going on, and you just so happy to get the.
He's becoming more wealthy with the other hand. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, sleight of hand is.
He leveraging all this shit to get more money. That's all he's doing.
You know what I'm saying? What they do? What they call people that do tricks?
Magician.
Yeah, that's all they do, dog. They sleight of hand. They show you something in this hand while they doing something, with the different hand. But it's gonna be hard to get him up out of here. Once, dog, if he succeeds in what he's trying to do, it's gonna be hard, bro, to make people go back to how we living right now. When that money starts flowing in, bro, it's gonna be hard. And
it's flowing right now. Just look at the stocks. It's flowing.
So with that being said, man, Hollywood about to get up out of here, man. I play the marriage thing next week on the next podcast. Hollywood, tell them how you get in contact as we get up out of here.
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
I am infamous on TikTok. I'm also infamous on X. Follow us on Facebook, Theze Nutz Official. Instagram is Theze Nutz _. How do you get in contact with us on YouTube, Hollywood?
Separate Theze Nutz.
Also, if you take the audio experience, go to Spotify, go to Apple, go to YouTube, go to however you consume audio podcasts. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification button. If you see our video somewhere, comment, we'll comment back. Also, go to thesenuts.business@gmail.com if you want personal inquiries about the podcast. And as I said at the end of each and every podcast, we're social media's most imperfect podcast. Social media's best kept secret. I am infamous.
Hollywood.
And together we make Theze Nutz.